What's going on, everybody? In today's video, we are going to be talking about the best places to purchase a property for future appreciation potential. Now, these are going to be neighborhoods and areas that have a certain set of definable characteristics that are going to give them a significantly higher likelihood to appreciate in the near future. So the first place to purchase a property if you're looking for appreciation potential would be within 1 mile of a Whole Foods or Trader Joe's. Those are both specialty grocery stores that spend millions of dollars in research looking for the best up-and-coming neighborhoods, the places where their business can do the best. And Zillow was actually the first company that studied this phenomenon. They call it the Whole Foods effect. They studied it nationwide and found that if you purchase a property close to a Whole Foods or Trader Joe's within 1 mile, then your property has a significantly higher likelihood to appreciate in the near future. So you can actually do some research online looking more into the Whole Foods effect as to why these properties are going to appreciate. But as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to let Whole Foods and Trader Joe's spend their millions of dollars in research looking for the best neighborhoods, and then I'm going to piggyback off that research and say, okay, if they're going to spend $100 million on building a grocery store or however much it costs, that probably means it's a good place to purchase a property. That probably means that neighborhood is on the up and up. That neighborhood's going to be there for a while. That's probably a good place to buy. Okay, so the second place to purchase a property if you're looking for appreciation potential would be in an urban transitional neighborhood. So this would be in a neighborhood that might be close to the city core, the city downtown. However, it may have not always been thought of as the nicest neighborhood. Now, the reason you want to buy here is that number one, properties are probably still going to be more affordable than other parts of the city. And number two is what I've realized is that location is everything. So even though it's not right next to the downtown, these neighborhoods are usually fairly close to the downtown, believe it or not, but they just never really went through the development phase that you see other neighborhoods go through. Because I see it happen all the time. Someone will buy a house, an hour outside of the city, beautiful house, but it might be in the middle of nowhere, and they're like shocked as to why their property values haven't appreciated in 5 or even 10 years in some instances, while some neighborhood that never was really thought of as the nicest neighborhood, and maybe someone just buys like a 2-bedroom really small house, but because of the location and because of the transition going on, it's going to appreciate 10 times as much as some house way far out in the boonies. So if you're looking for appreciation, I would look for these urban transitional neighborhoods. If you're looking for the house out in the suburbs, buy it. It's not always about appreciation. Some people want, a couple acres. They want the big, beautiful house out in the suburbs. Just don't expect it to appreciate as much as, some urban transitional type of property. Okay, and the third place to purchase a property for appreciation potential would be look for neighborhoods and places and areas to buy where there's already some type of major infrastructure there. And by major infrastructure, I don't mean like the warehouse district or like an airport necessarily. I mean things like maybe there's a metro stop right there within walking distance. Maybe there's a stadium. Maybe there's some type of mall that has yet to be redeveloped. Things like that, things that are going to draw people in. It's a little risky to bet on the future because sometimes you might read, okay, hey, this massive development is going in there and in 5 years we should purchase there. Sometimes that's the right thing to do, but a lot of times these developments have a million different things going on and they don't always come together. So in my opinion, I think it's always better to purchase where there's already an established type of infrastructure. Maybe it's still not the most popular place, it's still on the up and up. So look for these places where there's already major infrastructure, because typically when there's major infrastructure there, that usually means the neighborhood's going to be there for a while and probably going to attract more businesses, more developments, maybe more apartments, more condos, more builders. Okay, so there you have it, the 3 places to purchase a property if you're looking for future appreciation potential. The first one was within 1 mile of a Whole Foods or Trader Joe's. The second one was close to the downtown, but still in an urban transitional neighborhood that hasn't fully been developed yet. And the third one would be in a neighborhood or an area where there's already major infrastructure in place, like a metro stop, a stadium, a mall, something like that. Something that's going to draw people in. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give me a like, please subscribe, and I will catch you in the next video. All right, bye.